On July 27, 1986, Joseph Julian Flegler was born in Washington, D.C. to Sandra Flegler and Joseph Wright.
Competitive basketball court on every block. And I was fortunate enough to play against a lot of good players coming up. A lot of NBA guys. It forced you to kind of compete at a young age. Being in a city like that, man, you can get lost in the fray if you don't compete. So, very fortunate to grow up in that city and play against, some guys like, Kevin and Brian. It's definitely a place that, I would definitely, if my son or daughter wanted to play, basketball, I would love for them to grow up in that type of environment. Not necessarily.
He would play his high school years at Woodrow Wilson High School, and in the senior year, he would average 26 points per game and win DC Player of the Year. Joseph attended the Junior College of Southern Maryland in 2005. While only there for a year, he averaged 25 points per game and earned Junior College All-American Honorable Mention. He signed to Savannah State University. Prior to Joseph's arrival on the SSU campus, the basketball team had just wrapped up a 0-win and 28-loss season. Coach Horace Broadnax, the current coach, was brought in to turn around a struggling program. In his first year, Flegler ended up being a major piece and would turn out to be a 15-win and 14-loss season for the Tigers. It was their first winning season since the 1985-1986 season. The DC native would finish his college career at Savannah State. He played in 91 games. In his senior season, he led the Tigers in scoring and earned himself team MVP and a spot on the Division I All-Independent team.
My greatest moment as a player is probably two different things. It's kind of a tie. One with my senior year here, last game I played here. I pride myself on leaving something better than what I found it. And one of my biggest goals going into my senior year was to win more games than I did my junior year. I had the same amount of wins as previous to the previous season in my junior year. So winning that final game, being able to walk off, knowing that, I came to a program that was prior to getting here 0-28.
Throughout the rest of his career, Joseph would play for 5 teams located all over the world. Those teams included the Maryland Greenhawks, Guyana Jammers, Lima All-Stars, Nova Hawks, and the Beltway Bombers.
My greatest moment as a professional player, man, is just being there. Being professional in anything, coming to work every day, when you talk about doing something you love, it's a blessing, man.
Flegler returned to his alma mater to become the assistant coach to his former head coach, Horace Broadnax.
My greatest joy as a coach is to, work with a kid, on something, and then to see him do it in the game, give them wisdom and try to give them knowledge and try to give them, the things to help them be successful on the basketball court, just in life in general. That skill on the basketball court, or a kid come back to you and say, "Coach, yeah, you was right." Things like that. You take those things away from it, and you understand that you was put here to kind of help young men, and that at the end of the day, that's all we are as coaches, man. We here to help young men develop them. We got them for a small window. Your job as a coach is try to develop young men. And my joy is developing guys, meeting a guy, he's one way, and then when he leaves, he's a totally different person, and people notice that. And that's where my passion and my joy comes from as a coach.
Character and adversity are 2 points of emphasis that Coach Flegler took away from his playing days at Savannah State. Today, you can find an assistant coach on the sideline and at practice for the men's basketball team, instilling those same points of emphasis he was taught 10 years ago.